who, with a little bit of cooperation, can resolve this issue and produce answers in no time. In no time, it can be done. So please, those of us like you who are in universities and who are teachers, make this injunction of a government, the policy injunction from 2022, realize it, concretize it, practicalize it, and let's not waste too much time about it, because the more time we wait, the more backward we are. We talk about decolonization, people writing, youngsters writing about decolonization all the time. But how can you decolonize when you were still using the language of a master? It doesn't make any sense. No society in the world decolonizes and carries on with the language of a master. That's the difference between us and Asia. So please, let's make a job of it, a serious job of it, not have just these meetings as jokes. Let's come with practical solutions which will deal with this problem. The government says it's welcoming. The South African government has welcomed the process of developing materials which can be used for teaching at all levels. So please, let's get on with it. I'll stop here and maybe I'll take a few questions or observations. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Prof.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll take a few observations, comments, and so on. Yes?
We can take a set of 5 and then ask Prof. After 5 questions, Prof will respond to the questions. We'll check them. Prof.
Are you there?
Yes, we are there. Five hands. A set of 5. Number 1. You can proceed, Prof, because I can't see any other hands. I'm not so sure if Prof is hearing because he's now left. Oh, okay, sure.
Can you hear me?
Yes?
Oh, okay. No, thank you very much, Prof. I just wanted to pose a brief question to you that is in twofold. I do understand that you are speaking more towards harmonization when it comes to these African languages. And so I just wanted to check what would you then propose in the case of South Africa with the 12 that we have, 4 that are very closely
Please, can you speak into the microphone? I can't hear you clearly.
it's quite close, Prof. It may be it's quite close, very close now. So so I'm asking about what would you propose in the case of South Africa if we were to talk harmonization as per what you are proposing, and I don't know if you got that.
I'm proposing that, number one, in order to make language work,
Thank you. Mine is not a question, but it's just a comment. Where I see what Prof. Pra has presented having far-reaching effects. I'm currently crafting a paper. In fact, there's a draft, but I haven't finished it. Where I'm actually.
Please speak a bit clearly.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm saying what you have presented, what you have said, has far-reaching effects. Perhaps it goes beyond just reading and writing, etc. I'm currently crafting a paper on issues of regional language planning, where I'm looking at that as something that has other social benefits, where such the region, in fact, can actually be united through this type of language planning. So I think what you have brought forth is going to add to what I have, what I am drafting. So I'm going to take some ideas from that presentation. Thank you.
Say it was big echo in on your. But how many of you now meeting are from the region, from outside South Africa? There are other universities in the region. You see, now it's important that the next time you meet, you endeavor to make sure and get support from anywhere in the world where we can get support for this. But bring the people in the region into it. People from Botswana, Lesotho, Namibia, who speak languages closely related to the South African languages. We can't do this work profitably without cooperation with our neighbors. It's impossible. You know that very well. You know that very well. I mean, you can't say that Siswati and the Zulu in Kampwane is a different language, so that they should do their own meetings on language. You know, ALASA says Southern Africa. So please make sure that you draw the neighbors, the academics, the linguists in the neighboring countries, in Lesotho, in Swaziland, in Eswatini, Zimbabwe, into our meetings, so that we can get a strong handle on these languages, because these languages are spilling over borders.
Thank you very much, Chair. My question, Prof, is around the issue of African culture, which persists to be at a rudimentary level, as you have alluded to.
It's please, can you help me? I can't hear properly. I can't hear you properly from. I don't know. The system there's a big echo on the system, so it doesn't come clearly.
Okay, Prof, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, Prof. Okay. Now,
Make it short, then I
okay, Prof. No, I will make it brief and precise. Um, o- okay. Now, you indicated clearly so that our African culture remains at a rudimentary level. What do you think are the causes of that, in the current phase? Now, the second question, you indicated that we have, under democratic dispensation in South African position, positions have been occupied, some by linguists, to advance elevation of African languages. But there are still some challenges that actually hinders the promotion and intellectualization of African languages. What do you think might be the cause of such impediments? Thank you, Chair.
yes. I'm really struggling to larger. It's not just the things we put in museums. That's not, or exotic dances, or particular dresses for that. These are the superficial aspects of it. Culture is everything we do as humans. Everything we do as humans, which helps to adapt us in our society, which helps us to live our daily lives, which helps us to live continuously from one generation to the next, with institutions all recognize, which we all know and which we learn from. That's culture. And at the heart, at the center of that whole arrangement is language. Language is what transmits the whole of culture. Language is what is used for the transaction of culture. And unfortunately, when it comes to our languages, which the language, therefore, being the heart of it, it comes to our languages, we are not developing our languages. We are not doing anything to develop. And we can never, never, never compete the world if we don't develop our language, we don't develop our cultures, in other words, then we will vanish into history. We may be black, but if you lose your language and you speak French and you eat food, then you are French. You sing French songs and you recognize, so you know French history. And that's what colonialism does. For example, they taught people in French-speaking countries, francophone they call it, that our ancestors, the Gauls, this was what they were teaching the children at school. Here, the distortions were also there under apartheid and colonialism, and British colonialism, and so on. So please, let's do something. But the language is the instrument. Our languages are the instrument, the prime instrument for decolonization. Our languages are the instrument with which we can decolonize. So we can't decolonize using the English language. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Prof. We are no longer having questions, and we thank you very much for the insightful presentation. I'm not so sure whether you can round up and summarize your presentation with 2 minutes. If there are no longer questions, Prof. I'm not so sure if you can hear me, Prof. There are no longer questions.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much. There are changes with the venues again for the workshop. I'm advised that Sesotho Salawa will go to conference 1, Chitsonga to conference 2, and Chivenda will remain here. That's the latest development. Chivenda will remain here. Lena, you go with us. Northern Sotho Salawa. Yes, that is the latest development. Sotho Salawa conference 1, Chitsonga conference 2, Chivenda, they'll remain here. And then the rest will patch where you want to go. You'll just choose. We have got 3 sessions for the workshops, for the pencil workshops. You choose where you go, because after these workshops, we're going to start with our presentations immediately. Yes, the Chivenda will remain here. And then no, they are going to be the pencil workshop for Chivenda here. And then pencil workshop for Nathan Sut in the other.